Can you hear me well, yeah? Did you have a good lunch?
Wonderful.
Doesn't look like that. Did you have a good lunch?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
No, you're not. I can't hear you guys. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
To continue to learn more?
Yes.
Is it exciting?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah, very good. You're doing really well. So, who is going to come up here now and do the clap? Remember, because we need to prepare our body and our mind for the next half. So we absorb everything. Who wants to volunteer and come and do the clap out together? They command the room? No? Nobody? It's the first time, guys. With my help, who wants to come? Come, guys. Give him a hand. Say hello, Martin. His name is Martin. Say hello, Martin.
Hello, Martin.
So Martin is going to help me. So you're going to help me to command the room. Remember? Let's do it together. So everyone all together, please stand up. Was it okay? Was it good? No, guys. Sit down. So guys, we're going to do it really with a lot of energy. Remember, we have to use it. Prepare your mind, prepare your body. Wake up, guys, wake up. It's going to be exciting. The second part is even more. There's more to give. I want to give you some more useful stuff that you can go home and sit down and look at your papers and say, oh, wow, I know what I want now. I have my reasons. Just let's get started. So everyone, all together, please stand up. Yes, guys, that's what we want to see. This is the level we want to play it. At the level 10. At level what, please? 10. At the level what, please? 10. Yes, we want to play at the level 10. So go ahead, Martin. Over to you. So left hand.
Right hand out.
Okay, there was the voice with the memory. Let's go.
So, left hand in, right hand out, and
oh, someone's already there. You have to say on three, so they are ready. We say on three, and they say 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, again. Let's do it again.
left hand in, right hand out, and on 3. 1, 2, 3.
How does it feel, guys? Thank you, Martin. Give him a hand, guys. Yeah, it's good. So, guys, how come when I said how many of you want to come out, who wants to come out here? Nobody raised the hand apart from him.
Here.
What did you talk about the fear? What was the words? What was your voice telling you? Your little voice you had. What was it telling you?
Go back to the seat.
Keep sitting, because you're gonna embarrass yourself if you go. Is it true or true? Shout it out, guys, because why didn't you raise your hand and come on? Why? Why is it out of, we have here 140 people. Why is it out of 140 people, only one person decided to say yes? Why? Don't you think it's a very low percentage? I mean, if it was half, I mean, I would expect it was 20% people raised their hand. How come, guys? Tell me, it's interesting. I want to know. What was going on through your mind? What were you thinking? Why? What was the reasons? I want you to come up because it's very important. Now you're going to catch yourself on. Because what's stopping you today of not coming out is what you've been telling yourself and stopping you all the time from doing other things.
Full stomach.
What is it? Full stomach. It's another reason, isn't it? It's another reason. Oh, I have full stomach. I'm eating too much. Not sure if I can. Yeah. What are the things your mind was telling you when you have? What? Aha! Did you hear what she said?
No.
She said, I'd rather give this opportunity to others. Yes, and this is something that sadly many of us do. We prefer to take a back seat. We prefer someone else to drive us somewhere where we want but we let others to do it for us. It happens in life. How many of you fall, right? That happens in life. You sit down and you say, someone else is going to come out and do it. Why should I go? Someone else is going to do it. Someone else can become rich and become millionaire and make successful business, but it's not me. Someone else is going to become great and do this, but it's not me. Someone else. That's how we get caught in this thinking. We think someone else is going to do it. But you have to ask yourself, why me? When are you going to make that shift and say, this is my time, this is my turn, and I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to do it now. Because whatever you were thinking, sitting, it was lots of things probably in your head. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I'll be embarrassing. People are not going to listen to me. I'm scared to be in front of the room. I this and that. Is it right or wrong? Right? Right. Yes, guys. Because you let, what happened in this case? You let your fear, your little voice to do what? To stop you. How many understand? To stop you. And it's not just a little thing that you didn't come up, you didn't raise your hand to come up in front of the room. These are little things, make up, those little things will make your life up. Next time, when somebody offers you an opportunity to do something and calls you on that, you're going to say to yourself, I'm not good enough. I don't know much about that. It's not me. It's not my turn. Someone else is going to do it. You're going to come up with the same old excuses. You're going to come up with the same old voice in your head telling you not to. And it's going to stop you unless you're going to say, hey, not this time. You're going to have to say to yourself, not this time. So what if I go in front of the room and I don't know what to do? I'll figure it out. I'll make up something. I do jumping jacks. I'm going to get help. I'm going to do something. So this was the little thing that is going to project in your life, in other areas of your life. How many of you understand? In all other areas, you're going to be taking the back seat. You cannot take the back seat and expect that the driver, going to bring you to your destination where you want to be. Person who is driving is going to drive the car where they want you to be. So you have to learn how to manage that voice, manage your fear, and stop coming up with the stories in your head as to why you cannot do it. If you're sitting here today and telling yourself little stories about why you cannot come here, maybe because you're too cool, or maybe because of this and that, these are all the excuses that you've been telling yourself many, many years. And if you want to come, today you've written your goals, you want something, and I know there is a greatness in all of you sitting today here. I can feel it, I can see it in your faces. I was telling you at the lunchtime, I love these people, amazing, amazing people. I'm looking at you. You're very authentic, you have something, I can see it. I can feel how much hunger you have for the success to achieve what you want. So do not let these little things stop you. How many of you understand? Next time, when I say, who wants to come up here and share something? I want you to jump off your seat and say, it's me. Let others do their own thinking. Do what you have to do. Most of the people, why they don't do things, that was my issue as well. We worry too much about what others think of us. In reality, do you know how many of you watch Twilight? Twilight, vampire movie, confess. So I watched the Twilight, I liked it, I kind of like it. It's romantic and all this, so. And the main actress, Kristen Stewart, yeah, thank you. Kristen Stewart, she said, when she was interviewed, they asked her, so what is it the main thing that you discovered for yourself? She's a very young girl. She's 22 or 23. She's a very young girl. And she's very successful, right? Agree? She's very successful in her career. She's successful in what she does. She's a very successful woman because she does what she does for a living, what she loves to do. How many of you would love to do something that you really love and make a lot of money out of it? Only half of the room. Good. How about that? Yes, guys. So she was interviewed, and that's what she said. She said, they asked her, so what is the biggest discovery that you made? What is the biggest lesson? What is it that you've learned of becoming so successful? And she said this, guys. And that is really important because she said, well, I realized that most of the people, they don't care about you as much as they care about themselves. So they don't think about you as much as you think that they're thinking about you. They don't. They said, there is a saying, don't tell people your problems because, 50% don't care, 20% they kind of okay, and the other 20 they even happy that you have those problems. So people don't think about you. So if you sit there and thinking, what are these guys think about me? They're gonna think, oh, what is this cheesy thing? I don't do this kind of stuff. So she said, I've learned that people don't. So she said, I let go. I don't worry about it. I let go. I don't worry about what other people think about me. I let myself be the best 100% of myself. She said, I don't really care anymore. So you guys have to take it out of your head and throw it away if you worry constantly what other people are thinking about you, because they don't think about you at all. Does everyone understand what I mean? So next time when I ask who wants to share, I really want to see some hands. You have to learn how to manage that voice in your head. You have to train your mind to listen to you. Because our speaker says like, our brain is like, it's not you. It's other part of you, like your organ. As your hand, as your leg, as anything, your brain. So you have to train it. Imagine if your hand suddenly stops hitting you without you knowing it. So brain, you have to train yourself, you have to switch those thoughts and go for it. Otherwise you're going to come up with the stories. So guys, what was the first thing that we learned today? What was the first thing in order to achieve what you want? What is it? The first one. All together, please. Know what you want. Yes, know what you want, which we already have it in place, right? We all go through it, we know what we want. So what is the other most important thing that we need to have in order to achieve what we want? What is it? All together, please. Be why. Yes. How many of you come up with the 10 reasons of big why? Thank you. How many of you come up with reasons that they didn't know they even had those reasons? Quite a few of you. Thank you. So what is the next step, guys? What is the next step that we can do? What is the next step, please? Come on, guys. Shout out. Shout out. What is that? What is it?
Start being big and try to take it in your hands.
Yeah, she's right. You have to be strong. What else do you need? What is the next step? What is it? Another important thing. What do you think you need in order to actually achieve your dreams, achieve your goals? What is it? What else do you need?
Action.
Yes, please. Action. Yeah. Thank you. Action. So you need to take what? You need to take action. You know, Tony Robbins says, action is not enough. The action must be what?
Constant.
Constant? Yeah, what else?
Massive.
Yes. Who said massive? Well done. Thank you. Massive action. Guys, the action must be massive. You have to take a massive action.
Isn't it wiser to think before
Can
taking
you have
action?
mic? Can you hear everyone? Can you hear me?
Isn't-
Please stand up.
Isn't it wiser before starting to action to think of a little bit how to do it?
What's that called?
Why? Mr. Joe?
I haven't finished. I know what he means. I know what he means. I'm just about to go. He's just thinking 2 steps ahead. He's very clever.
Sorry.
No, that's very good. He's thinking 2 heads ahead, but thank you for that. So, massive action. And then, as he said, that's not even it. I haven't completed. It's supposed to be massive action what?
Right action.
Proper.
The right action.
Massive action what?
It's supposed to be program.
You have to have. Yes? Massive action what altogether, please? You have to have altogether massive action plan. That's right. You see, he was just ahead of me. Well done. And you have to have the massive action plan. Why is it massive action plan? Why not just a plan?
Because massive action gives more results.
Yeah, massive action will give you massive results, yeah? Small action will give you small results, okay? But what's most important, many of us know, how many of you do planning on papers or in your head? Pretty much everyone, right? Everyone does planning. But what people don't do, why doesn't everything, when you have a plan, let's say I have a plan, okay, let's say I have a plan to buy property in Spain, right? It's my plan, right? And then everything ends there for most of the people. How many of you understand this? How many know, right? For most of the people, it ends there. We have a plan,
Details.
finished. Yeah, thank you, details. So, you have to, many of us do planning. But not many of us do what? Just a second. It's not the one, guys. Not many of us do. Something's on my mind, right? Plan what? All together, please. Plan the process. Plan the process. Because most of us have a plan, but only very, very small percentage, maybe 2% of the people do actually plan the process. What do I mean by plan the process?
The way how to get it.
Yeah, to have a map, to plan, yeah. So, what do I mean by plan the process? Why makes it different just to plan, just to have a plan, or plan the process? What does it make it different, guys?
You need to plan in your mind.
Yeah, plan in your mind. What else?
It's a roadmap.
Write down.
What is it?
It's a roadmap.
Yeah, it's your map, yeah.
Write down the things you have to do.
Yeah, so he's right, thank you. So when you plan the process, you actually break it up, that big plan, into the steps, right? How many of you follow? You break it the steps. So you must have, you must plan the process. So when you plan the process, you have, let's say, the process, let's say, example, I want to start my own business. Let's say one of you sitting here and think, oh, my plan is to start my own business, let's say. So how would I plan the process for myself? So I would say, okay, my plan is that I want to start a business. So the process is, today is Monday, I'm going to go and make a phone call to, let's say, to the banker to get a loan for my business, for instance. So you get this. Then second, you say, I buy the book. Buy the book on how to start a business startup, for instance. Three, I'm I'm gonna say, then you put the days in here. When are you doing it? Monday, what time? Then you're gonna say, I'm going to attend a workshop on business startup. What is it? What am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? I'm planning the process. So when you get yourself in the habit, when you have something, a goal, something that you need to do, and when you get into the habit of planning the process, guys, the success is inevitable. You're gonna come there. It's gonna be so awesome. You're gonna feel great because it's there. But when you blindly go and blindly decide, today I'm just gonna chill out, the distractions are gonna come your way. The distractions are everywhere. Television. You have this. You have football. You need to go. You have that, you have another thing, distractions are everywhere. Facebook, you have to go on Facebook, chat to your friends. Distractions are everywhere. So if you don't plan your process, you're gonna be distracted and you're gonna waste time. You're gonna start procrastinating. So you need to plan the process, write it down, break it down into the steps. How many of you understand what I mean? So turn to the person next to you, point at him like this and say, you must plan the process.
So
guys, what I want you to do right now, in a moment, is take a few minutes, and I want you to write down 3 things that you're gonna do straight away when you come out of the door today and you finish. You have your goal. You know what you want. I want you to write down 3 things that you're gonna. It doesn't matter if it's a phone call, if it's you're gonna go and read about it, you're gonna listen to videos on YouTube, whatever it is. 3 things that you're gonna do when you come out of this door. I want you to take a few minutes and write it down, please. Writing. I want you just to write down 3 simple steps that you're gonna do when you're out of this door. It's not for tomorrow, it's for today. I know what your mind's gonna start going, I just wanna go lie down on the couch. Why is she talking about? I just wanna go meet someone, I just wanna do this, but don't. Just write it down, 3 things. It can be any, it can be small, it can be big. If you want to go for big action already, good for you. It's good. If you can already take as much you can, but you need to plan you need to break it into steps. I want you to write down 3 simple things that you can, even if it's big or small, but what you can do. Does everyone have 3 things? How many of you need more time? Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, does everyone have 3 things? Are you gonna do?
Yeah.
How many of you gonna take that action? Me. Oh, well done. That's very good. So I want you to take this few minutes and turn to the person next to you and discuss it. Tell them, share with them what you're going to do. I want you to do it in pairs, so you can share with each other what are the 3 things that you're going to do. And begin.
Makes more real.
Yeah, becomes more clear and then? Yeah, because when you share, thank you. When you share, you tell others, you tell to yourself, it's the matter of your integrity, isn't it? I say it, what I'm gonna do is this. Is that how you said it, right? I said I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this and that. So if you go out there and you're not gonna do these things, your mind is gonna tell you, hey, what were you saying an hour ago in the room to that guy? So it's good to share. It's good to share. So you told someone right now, you share. That means you're gonna keep that integrity and do it, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is it good or good? Good. Very good. So also, in order to be successful, what else is important? To be successful. What else is important? Oh,
Discipline.
discipline. Yeah, thank you. Discipline is important, right?
Joy in doing it.
What is it?
Joy while doing it.
Yeah, you have to enjoy while doing it, right? You have to have fun. Because if you don't have fun, it's going to become a burden very soon and you're going to quit. Yes.
Do not get distracted.
Do not get distracted, yes. You don't get distracted. Yes.
Remind yourself of the reasons and action steps all the time.
Yes. Thank you. You have to remind yourself. And I can see now more hands. Can you see how it's changing, guys? Yeah? You raise your hands now. You ask the question, why? What changed? Because I have the same me as I was an hour ago, same public, it was an hour ago. Why? You had lunch. Another thing is you're managing your voice, right? You're now doing the things that you want. If you want to say something, you're voicing it out now, right? Correct or wrong? Right. So who wants to share now with all these 3 steps? I wanna have someone who's just gonna come out and say, I'm gonna do these 3 things when I come out. Who wants to share? Thank you. She was first. Now I see many hands, guys, but she was first one. Come on here. Can you have a microphone? Do you have a microphone? So everyone can hear. So everyone can hear 3 steps. So what's your name?
Kaia.
Kaya. Oh, beautiful name. Say hello, Kaya, guys. Everyone. Hello. Hello. Now, so do you want to share with us? What are the 3 things that you're gonna do?
There is this apartment I want to buy, and I went to see that already weeks ago, and I made an offer on it, but they turned it down, and now when I go out to this door, I'm going to call them again and make a new offer, and I'm not going to take a no for an answer.
Thank you. Or something else?
Basically,
This
it's
is
that
the
I'm
main
going to call, I'm going to make the offer, and I'm going to buy it.
Until you get a? Until you get a? Yes.
Yes.
Until she gets a yes. Is it good or good, guys? Good. Give her a big round. So, guys, as you can see, it's very important. You see, she made an offer when? A couple of weeks ago, right? She made an offer a couple of weeks ago, guys. And then she received what? No. And then what happened after that? She said, okay, it's a no. And then she sort of settled for it. How many of you understand what I mean? How many times we've done that? Plenty of times. We did it many times, right? We accepted and then settled down sometimes for that. But she decided that when she comes out of the door, that she's going to make a phone call, she's going to make a new offer, and she's going to get her... Yes. She's going to get her yes. What, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to get her yes. So it's very important. So another thing that is very important, Tony Robbins touches on it a lot. He's very passionate about it because it's one of the important parts if you want to be successful. What else is important? What else, guys, do you think?
Stay on focus.
What is it?
Stay on focus.
Yeah, you have to focus. He's right. You have to be focused. Yes. What else is important? Yes, please.
Surrounded by open-minded, trustworthy people.
Yes, surrounding. That's right. I'm going to get to that as well because surrounding is very important. Yes.
Believe in yourself.
Yes, you have to believe in yourself. That's right. You have to have the certainty. Yes, definitely. We're going to speak on that as well. Yes, please. Yes, you have to be committed. And you have to commit to what? To your personal what?
Well,
To your personal what?
development.
Now you guys can hear your personal what?
Development.
Yes, personal development. That's what you're doing right now. You have to be committed to grow your mind. You have to commit to grow your mind because if you grow your mind, you grow yourself. You're going to get everything you need, everything you want, everything you dream of because everything is here. So you need to, Tony Robbins, once when I was at the event last year, the Tony Robbins event, he said, feed your mind, find 20 minutes a day, every single day, when you just feed your mind. Just feed your mind. Take the time because this is very important time. You are most important person in your life because every result, everything happens in your life. You produce it, everything. So make sure you are committed. Make sure you take 20 minutes every single day just to feed your mind. just to feed your mind. What do I mean by that, guys? What do I mean by that?
Develop every day.
What is it?
Develop every day. Study something.
Yes, develop every day. Yes, study. What else? What do I mean by that? Feed your mind.
Read books.
Yes, motivate yourself. It's very good that she mentioned motivate yourself. Is it important to have motivation? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. How long does motivation last? Yes. Like Zig Ziglar said, motivation does not last for long. Neither does a shower. You need to shower some people need every day, some people need it once a month. I don't know. If you need it, you go do it. Some people need a shower every single day. Some people need a shower once a week. So does the motivation. If your motivation lasts only 15 minutes, then you come out of the door and you say, oh well, it's done. And then you go back to your old life. Then you need more motivation. You need more what?
Motivation.
Yes, thank you. You need more motivation. So how do you get motivated? How do you motivate yourself? How do you
Reason.
motivate yourself?
With reasons.
Yeah, I think she's very motivated. What is it?
With reasons.
With reasons, yeah? Reasons of,
Like a pleasure, like how much pleasure you get.
yeah, when you achieve the goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you need a motivation every day, Tony said you have to take this time. You have to take this time. You have to find the time. If you said I don't, if you say to me today, well, I don't have much time for that, then my answer to you is switch off the television. Because I was at the same again the last year Unleash the Power Within. When I was there, it was absolutely, it's a powerful, one of the powerfulest events I've been to. The speaker, one of the speakers on day 4, his name is Joseph McClendon, he said, television is the, he calls television electronic income reducer. So the more you watch it, the less money you make. So I thought, damn, and my television is like big, 58 inch or whatever it is, I don't know the age. So I come home and I say to my husband, babe, can you sell our television to neighbors? So why? I said, because the speaker said, and he also said, rich people have big libraries, poor people have big TVs. And I thought, I'm selling my television. So you have to find that time, feed your mind. What I do for myself, I turn on the, always take these 20 minutes, and I always just watch a video on YouTube, maybe Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Hamburger, and I get this 20 minutes of the, it's like, you know, I need the dose of motivation for myself. So I watch it for 20, I get it, and then I'm ready to start my day. Don't start the day with the alarm just rang, need to go to work, need to make my living and this and go, and then you come back same way, you lie down, you sleep, you wake up, you do the same thing again next morning, next day. It keeps going, guys, keeps going. The good thing today, I'm going to tell you right now, is that 20% of you are going to walk out and really transform. They change their life. They do what they've learned today and do something. And unfortunately, 80% of people will go back to old way of living. So you have to decide, where are you? Who are you? Which side are you in? Because two people will be sitting next to each other, right next to each other, listening to the same subject, same topic, same speaker, same room, but one person gonna go out there and transform, skyrocket the results, the things they're gonna do the things, do what he wrote, what she wrote, what she planned, everything. Another person, same person sitting next to another person sitting next to them, gonna walk out, do nothing with their life. And that's unfortunately the truth. So who are you? Which part do you belong to? So you have to take this time. Tony Robbins calls it constant and never-ending improvement. Constant and and never-ending improvement. Constant and never-ending improvement. Meaning you have to grow, you have to grow. Because if you're not growing, you are
Dying.
dying. Yes, if you're not growing, you're dying. Why? Because we are a living creature, just like any organism, like a tree, like anything. If we are not growing, we are dying. So you need to commit to your personal growth. You need to commit yourself. If you want to be successful, if you want to live a mediocre life, be okay, live your life, and then when the time comes, you say, okay, I live my life. Oh, I went to work, I work, I need some money. Now I went again, did my pension and everything, and now I'm dying, that's all. If that is okay with you, it's fine. But if you really want to live the life of, that life that you're gonna, that you can, when the time comes, you say, wow, I lived. Wow, I really lived. It feels so good. If that's what you want, then you have to commit, you have to make that decision and commit yourself to your personal growth. How many of you agree? Yes? Yes. So do you need to grow yourself? Yes? Yes. So you need to commit to your personal development. So turn to the person next to yourself. You need to grow yourself. You need to grow Because the mind, guys, the mind is our biggest asset of all. Our mind is biggest asset. You can write it down and say, my mind is my biggest asset. So why is it so important, and why is it so important to grow yourself and to feed your mind? Why? Because this is your mind. And we have, who knows the law of the manifestation? Who knows? Who knows? Yes, please. Law of manifestation.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like law of attraction.
Yeah, law of attraction, yes. So,
When manifest when you get what you manifest.
how do you manifest? What's the law of
By
manifestation?
By thinking.
Yeah, your thoughts, right? Come on, help me out, guys. So, you have, he's right. So, law of manifestation, your thoughts, yeah? Plus what? Thank you. Plus feelings. Plus what? Emotions. Thank you. Plus what? Plus actions. Yeah. Yeah. Equals what? Loud, please. Loud. Equals your results. Equals what?
Results.
I can't hear you guys. Equals what?
Results.
Yes. Equals your results. So this is the law of manifestation. So what happens here, guys? So what happens here, guys? Does everyone understand this, yes?
Yes.
Who doesn't understand?
Can you please repeat what these letters mean?
Sure. I'm going to get to this. So I'm just asking at the moment for the law of manifestation. The law of manifestation. To manifest what you want in life, it starts how? It starts your, all together please, your. Okay guys, all together, your. Thoughts. Plus your. Feelings. Plus your. Emotions. Plus your. Actions. Equals to your. Results. Is anyone clear on this? Yes. Yes? So your mind, we all have what? We have conscious and we have what? Subconscious. So what is conscious mind? What is conscious mind? Yeah, your thinking mind. Yeah, your logical mind. What is conscious? Conscious mind, our conscious mind. So we relate to the world without, to outside the world with our conscious mind. So what is conscious mind? Conscious mind is the mind where actually what happens, the activity, what kind of activity happens in our conscious mind?
Thoughts. Thinking.
Thoughts, yes, thoughts. That's what we have in our conscious mind. We have thoughts. This is kind of activity that happens in our brain. So conscious mind is when you can see me talking right now, right? You can see me talking, you can see me doing this. You're thinking, you're looking at people, you're experiencing this room, people around you, this seminar with your conscious mind. And the conscious mind, guys, it's only probably about, I would say 10%, okay? Conscious mind, 10%. And your subconscious is, it's about 9%. How big? Can you see the difference, guys? Your conscious and your subconscious. But what happens is most of the people, they don't use this side, they only use their conscious mind, only to think and they relate, they do. What is the subconscious mind? What is subconscious mind, guys? Yeah, that's where our feelings and emotions come from, from the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, it operates without you realizing it. Can you stop your heart right now? Can you stop your heart right now? Why not? Did you ever thought of that? Why can't you stop your heart?
The subconscious controls it.
Was it?
The subconscious controls it.
Yes, because it's subconscious. You cannot stop your heart beating. Can you stop your bloodstream running right now and freeze it for a minute? When you sleep, does your heart stops? Because guess what, guys? Subconscious mind is in operation 24/7. We sleep and our body renews itself. The blood is keep running. The heart is pumping. The liver is doing its job. The kidneys is doing its job. Why? Because we have subconscious mind, and yet, people never use it. They use only conscious side of mind, and it's only very little percent. So why do some people get what they want and some don't? And why this law manifestation work? Because of this. What happens here, this is the process, this is how it goes, guys. The thought enters your conscious mind. Like, I'm thinking right now, oh, I need to catch a planet. So I'm thinking, let's say, the thought can be, let's say first, the thoughts, when it enters your mind, what kind of thoughts are there? What kind of thoughts are there, guys? Positive and? Yeah. Are you aware of the thoughts when they're positive or negative? Yes, guys, you are aware. If you're thinking, I'm really crap at making money, this is your conscious thought. Nobody really forced it and hit you in the head so you think that thought. You are thinking, it's very conscious, you can control this. It's not like the thoughts come. I know we're thinking hundreds of thousands thoughts a minute. But when the thought comes into your mind, enters your conscious mind, when you're thinking the thought, I'm really crap at making money, then what happens after that? It goes here because you start feeling that. You start, the emotions are going to come and you think, oh, I feel so bad because I can't make money, I'm crap at making money and this and that. It goes, the feelings, the emotions come in here. And what kind of actions you're going to take? Yeah, there will be none. There will be none. Actions are very small. And then your results are going to be just based on here. So it's all connected. If you don't know, guys, everything you need to know is here. This is very important. This part is very important. When I discovered this myself, and I really looked at it, I thought, wow, I can do anything I want now. You see, when it comes here, and this mind, you can control, you can think, you're very conscious, but here, when it's subconscious, it doesn't do on its own nothing, it listens to here. That's why it's called subconscious mind. It's very important, guys. So when it enters here, it takes it as the truth. Your subconscious mind doesn't think and doesn't doubt you and your thoughts. just accept the truth. So if you say, I'm crap at making money, I'm crap at doing business, I'm bad at this, I'm not a good public speaker, I'm not the good mother, I'm not the good husband and everything, it enters your subconscious that believes and takes it as the truth. Your subconscious mind accepts it. Accepts it 100%. Unlike this one can be rebellious, this one we can control, can do this. But when it enters here, it accepts it. And it manifests from here because you're going to start these things, feelings and emotions going to come from here. And your actions going to all depend from here. So now, guys, is it good or good? By the way. Good. Guys, I lost my microphone. So where is the picture? Picture was very good at fixing that. Okay? Just happening to. So guys, I want you to take just 2 minutes and discuss what you just learned because we're going to do something more interesting with it. And begin, guys. About yourself. So the thought enters your conscious mind. And then what happens when it goes there, it accepts it as true. It says, yes, sir. That's how subconscious mind works. It says to everything you do, everything to this, because this is conscious, and this is subconscious, underneath it. It obeys, it's very, very obedient. So when it's here, so once now, guys, now I would be celebrating if I was you. Now when you know that accepts everything you give it as the truth, what can you do? What can you achieve, guys? Anything. What can you do in life, guys? Anything, everything. So once we know this, so how do you make this thing, subconscious, work for you? How do you make it? So it works for you really well. How do you do it? With thoughts, yeah, but it's very hard. If you say, oh, I need to think positive thoughts all the time, you would say, it's easy to say, but right? True. So what do you do now, guys? Yeah, you feed in your mind. That's one of the things, right? We have just learned. You have to feed your mind every day. You have to get that. You have to grow your mind and stuff. But also, what can you do once you know this accepts everything? What you can use is. What's the word, guys?
Affirmation.
What's the word? I can hear you guys.
Affirmation.
Affirmations. What is affirmation? Yes, please.
Just saying something to yourself that makes you feel good, like I'm a good singer, I'm a good actor, like, and you feel that.
Affirming, right? Yeah, thank you. So you affirm to yourself. And then you're going to say, your mind is going to say this. Let's say you're going to say to yourself, you want to be a good businessman, and then you say to yourself, I'm a great businessman. I'm a great businessman. And your mind goes, yeah, right. Our mind will go because it's we tend to think like that. We've been conditioned since we were little. So your mind is going to say this. You know what happens? And this is what I did for myself. I used to wake up every morning and I used to do the hula hoops. You know, we girls, we always try to lose weight. It's not a secret, guys. Seriously. So I do the hula hoop and I tell to myself, you know, I'm a great speaker. I'm a great speaker. And I do the hula hoop. And I say, I'm a great speaker. I am a great speaker. I am a great speaker. And my mind goes, what? You know, what great speaker? You know, your mind goes, it starts doubting because it's your mind. You have to train it. So you have to do the affirmation. You have to affirm and say to yourself what you want. Or say, I am making 10,000 euros a month. I am making, my business is thriving. My business, I have hundreds of clients. I have 5 properties. I have this. So you have to, I am this, I am. It has to be. Attention, guys. It has to be in present tense. It cannot be I want. This is no longer I want. This is I am. Does everyone understand? Yes. Looks cheesy, blah, 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 too much. Guys, I did it and it worked. No, yes or no? Am I okay speaking here? Yes. I'm alright, right? Not too bad. So you have to affirm to yourself. You do the affirmation. You're going to do it on your own at home when you have, but I want you to write down right now 3 affirmations that you're going to tell in a moment, not right now. So you're going to affirm it in the present tense. For instance, you say, I'm a great singer. I am a successful property investor. I am a successful #1 Estonian businessman. I am this. I'm an international speaker. I am this. So I want you to affirm, oh, I have this house. I have the car. I want you to do this, your own affirmation. Then you're going to fix it and by repeating. It's not going to come here in one day and it's going to manifest. How many agree? How many understand? Thank you. You have to repeat it. Once it locks in, it's going to bring it to you. And what happens is when you affirm, what can happen is your mind, Tony Robbins calls it, it's called RAS, reticular activated system. Reticular activated system. Which means when you affirm it, and you know what is it that you want, your mind already knows, your subconscious is already working on it, it's going to bring you people, events, tools, everything you need in order to achieve it. What happens? Reticular activated system in work. Let's say, how many of you have ever, let's say when you want some kind of, no, let me take this example. Let's say you want a car, yeah? BMW, silver, okay? Whatever, M6 or whatever the car is. And then what happens is, next day you just decided you want this car, you really want, this is the car of your life, the dream car. Then suddenly what happens is, you go outside and then you see the car everywhere. How many of you experience that ever? And then you just start seeing it everywhere, suddenly. You have, how many of cars in this city? Before you, of this make, because guys, this is your reticular activated system in work.
What's the first word?
Reticular. Yeah, reticular.
Explain, what does it mean?
Yes, just a second. So, reticular activated system. So what happens is when you tell your mind, well, I want this, and then what happens is it triggers. What happens is your mind, subconscious mind that we talked about, this is gonna start working on towards bringing it to you. So it's gonna become very alert. It's gonna catch any signals. Like if you see it somewhere, you hear the sound, you already know it's the car. So you suddenly become alert. You become like, wow, this is it. You're gonna notice it everywhere. Your eyes gonna catch the sign. Your reticular activating system is on because you already say to it what you want. The affirmation is there. So I want you to write down right now 3 affirmations. In present tense, take 2 minutes. We do it fast because I'm running behind the schedule because there are a few things that I want to give you. And I want to, so take 2 minutes and begin now. Guys, is there any water that I have? Just very quickly, guys, 3 things. Just write down, I am this or I have this. In present tense, as it's already happened to you, as you already own it. 3 things, very quickly. Right now, you're already fixing it on paper. Your mind, your subconscious mind can start working already without you knowing it. Because your heart is working without you knowing it. Your liver right now is operating, doing the job without you knowing it. How many of you needs more time? Almost everyone done. So, and stop. So guys, quickly find a partner. I want you quickly to find a partner. Does everyone have a partner? I want everyone to have a partner right now. Who doesn't have a partner? Raise your hand. Okay? Just 1, 2. Okay? Just turn. You can see the date there. Yeah. Who else? Who doesn't have a partner? Just raise your hand and you're going to find a partner very quickly. Raise a hand. Who doesn't have a partner? Everyone has a partner. So do you want to go together with the lady if you want to come here? So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to do your affirmation. But when you do affirmations in 2, I want you to put your hand in your heart and say it to other person, right? Affirming, I am this, I am that, I am that. And then the other person is going to, when they finish, they're going to hold their shoulders and say, I believe in you. And then you switch. Does everyone clear on that? Does everyone clear? Yes. Okay, everyone all together, please stand up. Wow, guys. I love it. You're awesome, guys. Okay. So take a few minutes and do it with a passion, guys. And do it with belief. Put your hand on your heart and tell the other person that you switch on your own. Ready and begin. Does it feel good? Yes? Yes. Does it good to affirm to yourself? Yes? Yes. Why does it feel good? Why is it important to affirm?
Because then you feel it.
Huh?
You feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
It's more real.
Yeah, and you need to fix it where? Here, right? Here, right? Because when it fixed here, it's going to affect your what? It's going to affect your what? Results. Yeah, it's going to affect your results. So this is what I've done, and this is what you want to do as well. You want to wake up in the morning. I know some people are going to last one day. Some people are going to do it for 1 week. Some people are going to do it for 30 days. But if you want that message, those affirmations to really set down in your subconscious mind, really be fixed in there, I would tell you to do it for 30 days. Say the affirmation to yourself and really believe it, feel it, and you say, I am this, I have this, my business is that, my family is that, this and that, I am that. So you have to affirm it until it sets. And then it's going to produce the results that you need. How many of you understand?
Yes.
Yes? So what's another thing is important and to be successful? What else is important for you to be successful? What else, guys? What else? Yes, please.
You need to celebrate success.
Yes, you have to know how to celebrate. Like, you know, when the athletes, when they win, what do they do usually? Did you watch the Olympics, London Olympics, or you had that? What do they do, athletes?
Yes.
Huh?
Cry.
What do they, yeah, they cry. They do. What else do they do? Did you ever see this? Why do they do this? Because they are affirming to themselves, and your mind feels good as well. You have to, if it's even if it's a little small win. Even if it's a small win, you have to affirm it. You have to say yes to yourself. You have to confirm. What is another thing is very important, as you probably all know this, but I'm going to do it again because it's one of the important parts. What is the word? What's the word, guys? Surrounding. I cannot hear you. The word surrounding. Yes, the word surrounding. Why is it important to have a right surrounding, guys? Why is it important?
Have right thoughts.
That's what you observe.
Because the
Yes.
environment influences.
Environment influences, yes.
People can bring you down.
People can bring it, definitely. People can bring it down, yes.
Or bring you up.
Or bring it up. Why is it so important? Why is it important for us to hang around the right people, to the right environment? Why is it important?
To learn. To have right thoughts.
Yeah, so it can affect our thoughts and thinking, right? Tony Robbins said once that it is important to have the right surroundings because it's gonna it's gonna change your what? It's gonna change your standards. It's gonna either bring your standards up or bring your standards down. How is it? How is it, guys? When I used to work as a nanny, I used to work, look after kids. Those days when I used to do odd jobs and stuff before, I managed to do what I love to do. I used to work as a nanny, and once they took me to their countryside home. It was their countryside home, outside London. It was somewhere in Suffolk. And then when we went there, I came and I was like, wow. Their house was amazing. It had its own private lake. It had this nice tennis court. It had a big playground for children. Their kids were playing there. It had the whole place where they can keep the horses. It had everything. It's a big garden. So I went there. I was walking. I want this. I want to have all this. And my mind goes, are you sure? It's not like you can't. And I say, no, this is what I'm going after. This is what I want. What happened to my standards, guys? Did it go up or down? Up or down, guys? The standard goes up. Why? You have to have someone that, when you see, it brings your standards up. It's good to have your standards up. It's good. It keeps you in check. It keeps you motivated. It keeps you going. It doesn't mean that to hang out with people who doesn't have anything is a bad thing. No, it does not mean that. But if you want the results, it doesn't make those people bad. It doesn't make those people wrong. It just makes that this is what they're doing, this is their life. But it does not have to be your reality. So you have to make your own choice. Do you want the results they have? Look at your surrounding. Look at the people you spend most of the time with. Look at your friends. Are they someone who are supporting you to your personal growth and helping you to raise your standards, or are they keeping your standards down? Who are they? They are not bad. They are not bad people. They are not wrong. But it's just the results they want. You ask yourself a question. Yeah, it's just you have to make a choice. Is it the results they have? Is that the results you want? If the answer is yes, you just keep doing it. But if the answer is no, then you have to look at your surrounding. You have to, if you want something different, something more, then you choose the environment, you choose the surrounding. You choose the people you hang around with. You choose the people that you listen to. You look at the people. I always had a role model. Our role model. I liked T. Harv Eker. I looked at him and he would inspire me. I wanted to live up to that standard. So it's going to bring either standards up or down. That's what Tony Robbins said as well. You have to have the right surrounding. I want you to turn to the person next to you and say, make sure your surrounding is right.
Make sure.